What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, collective? Hope all are doing well and having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, and you already know if you're watching with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you're watching with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For vibing so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want them to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass bitch, and go heal yourself. What's Rice Krispies collected? What's Rice Krispies? Hey. Collective, we're gonna tap into this whatever moon cycle we in today. I don't even know what it is. First quarter moon. I don't know. Today's a moon cycle. I'm not too sure which one. The second moon cycle of the month, whichever the one that one is. Fourth quarter moon, because you got the new moon, first quarter moon. I don't know. It don't even matter. Either way, there's a moon cycle today. So we're going to tap into that energy. And we're going to see what the universe, the spirits, the angels, the ancestors, the Most High Divine, we're going to see what they want to expose today. So we're going to see what deck am I using today? What am I starting with today? What am I starting with today, collective? I might as well. When I don't know what to do, let's start out with the who is it, right? So since I don't know what deck to start with, let's start out with the person of interest. Let's see who's in the collective energy that the collective needs to know. Let's see what karmic energy is in collective energy. Remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick that's going to make you sick. This could be your energy. This could be mine. This could be somebody else's timeline. Angels, ancestors, spirits. Let's bang this bell to remove all negative energies, entities, spirits that are messing with this reading. Let's get them out of the space. Let's get them out of this place. And let's get them out of our face. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white, light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. Who is in the collective energy that we need to know? Who we exposing today, collective? Who we exposing today? Oh, okay. Let's see who that is. We exposing a spiritual occultist. Okay. We exposing a spiritual occultist. Okay, collective. Who is this spiritual collective? Ooh. Let's see. Who is this spiritual collective? Who is this spiritual occultist? Excuse me. Who is this spiritual karmic twin flame? This spiritual occultist is a karmic twin flame. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. What kind of karmic twin flame is this? Is this an ex? Is this a family? Who is this karmic twin flame? What kind of karmic twin flame? Because remember, a karmic twin flame is not only somebody that you had a relationship with. This can be a past life energy. So let's see who this karmic twin flame is. Who is this karmic twin flame connected to the... Is it a family? Is it a friend? Is it a lover? It's a religious figure, collective. A mother energy that's in the reverse. a hitman attacker in the reverse, a school or work associate, a neighbor in the reverse, a witch or warlock, somebody's baby mama that's in the reverse. So the spiritual occultist is a karmic twin flame, and they actually a religious figure, collective. It's a mother energy. This spiritual occultist is a hitman attacker, but they're in the reverse. This karmic twin flame is a school or work associate. So you could have went to school, or it could be a school or work associate, somebody you went to school with, or you worked with. This is a religious figure. It says a neighbor that's in the reverse. This mother energy is a witch or a warlock, spiritual occultist. So this is a female energy. Religious figure, mother energy. Hey, 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 Rice Krispies. What's that crackling popping? For all my collective, I'm going to start saying Rice Krispies. So when you come in the room, say Rice Krispies, because that's you saying hello. So that's the new, that's, I don't know why I laugh saying that, but that's how I'm going to respond when you say hello. I'm going to say Rice Krispies. Collective, this is a baby mama. This is somebody's baby mama. It's a karmic twin flame, religious figure, mother. I'm not even going to put this in the reverse. We're going to put this in the upright because they don't even matter, because they're coming out as a karmic anyway. So, but they in the reverse right now. Confirmation. So this is definitely a female collective, a feminine energy that's a mother, a religious figure, mother. Religious figure, they're someone who's connected to a church, and they're your neighbor. So this is remember, your energy or mine. So this could be a neighbor that's a feminine, that's a mother, and they're a part of a church. They're a religious figure, but they're actually a spiritual occultist. They're a witch and a warlock. It started out with spiritual occultist, and the last card ends with witch and warlock. This person does magic. They're your hitman. They're attacking you. There's somebody you work with, or went to school with. Let me stop repeating. Let's get another. Oh, actually, let's not even get this one yet. Let's not even dive into that one yet. So let's put this on here. So now that we got that established, collective, today on this moon cycle, you got a spiritual occultist person that's a religious figure, that's a neighbor. And they all up in your energy. Let's see what they doing. Let's see what this. Let's rearrange this card. Let's rearrange this. Let's put it so we can know. This is a neighbor. I could have swore I heard sirens. You got a neighbor that's a religious figure. A neighbor, religious figure, spiritual occultist. A neighbor that's a mother and a religious figure. A spiritual occultist, witch, warlock. This is your karmic twin flame. You have a karmic twin flame. You have a karmic twin flame neighbor. Here we go. That sounds a little bit better. You have a karmic twin flame neighbor. That's a mother, a religious figure mother. Just make it sound better on the tongue. A karmic twin flame neighbor, religious figure mother. There's a spiritual cultist. They're a witch and a warlock. They're your hitman attacker, and this is somebody that you went to school or you work with. That sounds better off the tongue. Here we go. Bam. All right. So see, this is not a lover. Your karmic twin flame don't gotta be a lover. You see, you can have a karmic twin flame neighbor. I have a karmic twin flame neighbor. We ain't gonna talk about. This could be my energy too. I think I got a bunch of karmic neighbors that are fucking with me, but let's go It ain't even about me. Let's go. Let's see. What about this neighbor? Religious figure. We got secrets that came out in the reverse. But we're not even going to take the cards in the reverse. We got secrets hidden. So this person is keeping secrets hidden. They're kept from knowledge. They're keeping something kept from you. They're keeping some knowledge away from you. Closed mouth. They're keeping their mouth closed. Undercover secret agent. Unauthorized disclosure, mystery, and confidence. So this neighbor, this Karmic twin flame neighbor has some type of secrets hidden. They have some type of information that you're supposed to have, and they're not talking about it. They're not telling you. They're not giving it to you. This could be anything. This could have to do with a document. This could have to do with money. This could have to do with a set of keys. You got money on the top. You got keys, and you got a document. Something that was supposed to be something that was locked. Something that was secure and locked in some way, somehow. This neighbor has this information of yours. So kept from knowledge. This neighbor is keeping you from some knowledge. Something that's unauthorized. Disclosure. Yeah, something that you're supposed to know that they're not supposed to know or have, and they're keeping it from you. This Karmic twin flame. Alrighty. Yeah, ruin, destruction. A damage beyond repair, destroy, complete collapse, and bankrupt. So they was trying to keep something hidden from you because they was trying to ruin you. They was trying to create destruction. They wanted you to be damaged beyond repair. They wanted to destroy you. They were trying to make you bankrupt. This could be about a home. We got keys. And then you got home that's ruined. So you can have a car. This person, this neighbor, could have some type of documents, a keys, or money. They're keeping their mouth closed. This is some type of unauthorized, disclosed information that they have about maybe a house that was ruined. So either a house that was ruined, them trying to ruin you. We got the first house. This is your quest for identity. Planet Mars, Zodiac Aries. This is about physical appearance, vitality, soul, psychology, early childhood, realization of one ultimate potential, leadership abilities, self-expression, and the mask you wear when you first meet others. So they were trying to ruin your identity. They were trying to ruin your physical appearance. They were trying to ruin your vitality. They were trying to ruin your realization of your ultimate potential. They were trying to ruin your leadership abilities. They were trying to ruin and cause destruction of your self-expression, how you look to others when you first meet them. So they were trying to ruin your character, defame your character, destroy your character. They were trying to destroy your identity and damage it beyond repair. They wanted your identity and your physical appearance, your vitality, everything about your identity, what makes you, they wanted it to be a complete collapse. They wanted it to be destroyed. We got the fifth house, house of pleasure, quest for creativity, planet Sun, Zodiac Leo. This is talking about creativity, joy, pleasure, indulgence, play, romance, and fertility. Joy, where childhood innocence, so the joy, the happiness that you had when you were a child. Where innocence reside, inner romantic, color, sports, and hobbies. This is the desire to feel special, to be an influencer, to escape from responsibilities, having affairs, flings, and one-night stands. So this mother energy is in their house of pleasure. This is somebody that has affairs, flings, and one-night stands. This is somebody that was trying to ruin your identity and could have been saying that you have affair, flings, and one-night stands. This is someone that desires to feel special. This is someone that wants to be an influencer. They're trying to escape from their responsibilities. You're somebody who's very creative. You're romantic. You're very fertile. You're like, how can I word this? You are playful, like innocence, childlike. Not like childlike, like immature, but like, you know, you're happy, you're free, you know? Like a hippie. There we go. You're like a hippie vibe, you know? Calm, cool, collective type. You like to have fun. You could be very creative. You could be into colors. You could have some type of sports that you're into. You could have a hobby that you do. Or many. You could be an influencer as well. This could be why somebody could be trying to destroy your reputation when it comes to your identity, ruin and destroy your reputation. Because right after it came out, identity and creativity, somebody's trying to create a destruction and ruin your identity and your creativity. What makes you happy? Yeah, something that's destined for you. You could be a spiritual occultist. This is destined. This is ordained for you. You were handpicked to be the spiritual occultist. This was fated, predetermined, okay? Somebody's doomed right now. You were set apart for a specific purpose, designated, assigned, and dedicated in advance. This was something that you were already planned to do. Not that you planned to do this, but God already planned this in your life. This was already a calling for you. This was destined for you to be a spiritualist, an occultist. Yeah, choices, options. This witch or warlock, it landing on witch or warlock. Choice or options, selection, variety, preferences, alternative, a decision to pick, choosing between two or more. So maybe you had a choice to become a spiritualist or a witch or a warlock. Or maybe you are a witch too, a white witch. Or this witch or warlock had options. They had to make a choice, choosing between two. Somebody had an option. Or then again, you graduated. Choice, because they got a graduation cap. Choices, and you have many options. You could have had many options, or you do have many options. So because you're destined and ordained, you have choices, you have options. Alrighty. Somebody's mad. Look, this hitman attacker is magic in the reverse. This came out in the reverse. They're mad that their magic is in the reverse. Look, mischief. Wow. Because you're aligned. Wow. You see how this is flowing? There's no coincidences. Let's move this over to make some space here. And at the top of this is saying baby mama. So this is somebody's baby mama, a mother, a religious figure. This is definitely a female that's a neighbor. That's connected to a church. And they were trying to ruin your identity, your creativity, something that you were destined. Something that you have choices. And somebody has an attitude. Somebody's mad because you were ordained to do this. You were ordained to be a spiritual occultist, a witch. Both. You are both. They're mad. They have arrogant, aggressive disposition, behavior. Someone's in their feelings. They're in their feelings right now. Because whatever magic, and it came out in the reverse. But so, we're going to say it. So since it came out in the reverse, we're going to leave it that way. Whatever magic they were conjuring, this hexes, these spells, these rituals, it says religion. Somebody that's in the religious figure. They were conjuring witch, warlock, hitman, attacker. Now this is falling between witch and warlock and hitman, attacker. They're mad. Because they were causing danger and mischief. Somebody was trying to hex you, curse you, and do this. They were trying to cause you some type of injury. They were trying to damage a person, a place, or thing, you or anybody around you, or your things. They were your source of harm. They're evil. They're irritated. They're wicked, devilish, bad behavior, annoying, and bothersome. And they're mad because you're aligned. You're in alignment. You made some adjustments. You're centered. You fall into correct relative position. You're balanced. You're grounded. Yeah. You're still coming up with new ideas, creation, new ideas. You're bringing something new into existence. The birth of a new idea or a child, an invention or a project. You still have your creativity. Someone was trying to fuck up your identity and your creativity, and they were unable to because this was destined for you to do. And you're still coming up and having new ideas. Somebody was unable to. Hey, Rice Krispies Collective, Rice Krispies. Everybody should know when I say Rice Krispies what that means. You know the commercial, snap, crackle, and pop. What up? So this karmic twin flame, religious figure, mother, spiritual occultist, witch, warlock, hitman, attacker, school work associate, karmic energy was out here keeping secrets hidden. They kept some knowledge from you that they were not supposed to have, some money, a key, or a document. And they did this to you because they wanted to ruin and cause destruction in your life. They wanted you to damage you beyond repair. They were trying to destroy your identity and your creativity. They were trying to stop your ultimate potential. They were trying to stop you from you realizing your ultimate potential. They wanted to stop you from coming into your leadership abilities, from you self-expressing yourself, from you being creative. They didn't want you to be an influencer. This is somebody that escapes, and the way they escape is they have affairs, flings, and one-night stands. So this is somebody that's a religious figure, a mother figure, a spiritual person, and they use their body to escape the bullshit they do. So this bitch is a hoe. Basically, a big old motherfucking church hoe. Unseen justice. This is the protection, justice, and empowerment card. It says, betrayal you feared is being corrected by unseen forces. Trust the timing of divine intervention. So yeah, these secrets that were being hidden from you, collective, somebody trying to ruin your life, there's some type of unseen justice coming. So there's something that's happening behind your back. Yeah, because look, it says spirit check. It says spiritual warfare, the justice card right behind that. It says spirit check me about you. Every time I move against you, I lose something. Spiritual warning, protection, amplify. Yeah, so every time they come against you, it gets fucked up. So now their home is ruined. Now they're going through some type of damage beyond repair. They're being destroyed. There's a complete collapse in their life, and they're going bankrupt. Ooh. Cloak of mask. There was a lot of deception. Faces change, but action reveal truth. Spirit says, follow the consistency of deeds, not the charm of words. Yeah, this is somebody that was wearing a lot of masks. They were wearing a lot of masks. Look, it says the mask you wear when you first meet others. Wow. Wear a cloak of mask. Somebody was trying to cloak themselves. Somebody was trying to make you seem like you were faking who you are, cloaking who you are. This is somebody that was causing a lot of deception. We got veiled intentions. Someone plans move like water, quiet and unseen. Spirit says clarity comes when observation meets intuition. So yeah, you stood quiet. You watched somebody's moves. Somebody was trying to move like water, go with the flow of things, and be deceitful in your energy. This is somebody that wanted to be an influencer. Their veiled intention was their desire to feel special and to be an influencer, but they escaped responsibilities by having flings, affairs, and one-night stands. Yeah, my lies are catching up to me. Every story I told about you is circling back with proof. Exposure energy, reputation, reversal, truth wins. Yeah, the truth is being revealed. It's everybody sees that you are the one that's supposed to be destined for this. So all the lies that they were planning, the veiled intention they were planning is being exposed. Their lies are catching up. This is a jealous, envious card. The shadow card, your confidence feels like arrogance to me. I mistake self-worth for ego because I lack both. So this person lacks self-worth and confidence. Projection energy. Reversal. It says stay grounded. Your light exposes insecurity. So this person is insecure because they see that you have choices, that you're destined. Yeah, shield of truth. Protection, justice, and empowerment. It says surround yourself with your own power. What belongs to you cannot be stolen. Spirit fortifies your aura. Yes, this person is mad because somebody is trying to steal something from you and they're unable to. They're mad. They're pissed because you're protected. And this is not only protection from the divine, but you have your own power and they're mad. That's why this magic curse is in the reverse. That's why these cards came out in the reverse. The Hitman Attacker came out in the reverse. The Witch and Warlock came out in the reverse. Neighbor came out in the reverse. We're going to put them back in the reverse. We're going to put this back in the reverse. Secrets was in the reverse. So somebody's unable to keep these secrets hidden. That's why Unseen Justice. Put them cards back in the reverse. The way they're supposed to be. Yeah, so somebody's mad that this hitman attacker is in the reverse because their curses, spells, and hexes and rituals are going back. They're conjuring. Yeah, they were casting spiritual warfare. It says, I wanted you confused. If you doubted yourself, you'd never see me as the problem. Mind games, mental clarity returning, illusions fading. Yeah, they was trying to mess with your mind, conjuring spirits to make you confused. Celestial eye. Divine vision pierces all deception. Spirit reminds you to trust your higher senses to see truth clarity. To see truth clearly. So you saw somebody was trying to bring you mischief and danger. You saw the truth. You saw somebody that was trying to injure you, damage you using spell work. You knew what was going on. It says, I dream about you because I can't touch you. It says, I try to reach you in spirit because I'm blocked in the physical. Psychic obsession, divine firewall active, no access. They have no access to you because collective, you can't see the last card, but hold on, let me put this deck down. They can't see it because this is clarification for this because you're aligned. So they're unable to tap into your energy because you're grounded, you're balanced, you're aligned. So they're trying to attack you in your dream. In your dreams, I dream about you. So they're trying to reach you in your dreams, but they can't because you're balanced, you're grounded. No access. Access denied. Card on the top, it says, I wish I never messed with you. My life's been chaos ever since. Regret from harm doers. Divine justice complete. Collective, something has been completed. It's over. It's done. It's finito. Somebody wishes they never fucking messed with your ass. Ooh. Whoa. Yup. Look. Confirmation with the fucking phone almost falling. Thank God I got this new little phone thing that is on a magnet. So, collective, somebody's mad and they're in their feelings because now there's chaos going on in their life. Confirmation. They mad. Do I want to pull some tarot? Sure, let's pull some tarot. Let's see. Let's close it out. Let's close this out with a tarot. Tarot. I just saw 30-30. Let's see. Even though we don't really need to, there's nothing else. There's somebody wanted to be an influencer. There's somebody that wanted to feel special. This is somebody that's a mother. They're a religious figure. They're connected to a church. And they're really a spiritual occultist. They're a witch or a warlock. They're doing magic on you because they're jealous of you. Because you're confident. Because of your confidence. And they don't have confidence. And they don't have any self-worth. Because this person is a whore. They use their body to escape reality. The bitch ain't doing it because she's in an emergency and she got to pay bills and she's in a fucked up position. No. The bitch just wants to do it because she wants to do it. She's probably doing sex magic. If they out here doing curses, hexes, and spells and rituals. Look. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. I mean, hello. The Fool. Look, Destined, the Fool. You want a new beginning? Come on, man. There's no coincidences. Strength in the reverse. Four of Wands. All right. Oh. Three of Swords in the reverse. Two of Cups. One more. Nine of Swords. The Empress in the reverse. This baby mama. So collective, with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, somebody is unseen justice. They losing their stability. They're losing their foundation. They're losing their stuff. I'm trying to get y'all to see all the cards, but let's put them over here. So, collective. This person is, the Ten of Cups is in the reverse because this is some unseen justice that's happening. Somebody lied, somebody kept something from you, tried to destroy you, and now they're being destroyed. Therefore, whatever they were trying to destroy, their home, their foundation, their identity, your creativity is being destroyed. Their family is in the reverse. Their stability is in the reverse. They're not happy. This is somebody that is a fake, false lover. This person could be in an abusive relationship. They could be violent in an abusive relationship. They're very abusive, very violent. This energy. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm going to drink something because my mouth is getting dry. So this person is very violent. And their foundation is in reverse. Their family is in the reverse. With this looking like they're on some type of land and shit. They could be losing their land, their family. Is in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's having in a domestic violent. Their family is in the reverse. This is somebody that's in a domestic violence relationship. They're a part of a dysfunctional family. Their family is in the reverse. Ten of Cups. Their family is in the reverse. They're part of a dysfunctional family. They're having a lot of violence in their family. There's a lack of community, lack of connection in the family. This could be the justice. This could be justice. Their family is in the reverse. Then you got the Emperor in the reverse. So collective, you're somebody who's compassionate. You have a lot of compassion. You could be gaining some type of credit because somebody was trying to ruin or destroy you, was trying to have you so fucked up that you could not get up from this, whatever they were trying to do, from this them ruining your reputation. They wanted to ruin you so bad that you were unable to get up from this, to recover from this. And now your enemies or this person is confused because they were trying to cause some type of obstruction in your life and they were unable to. This person is very immature. This is a High Priestess in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse energy. This could be a masculine and feminine energy, or this is a Karmic twin flame, or this could be because of an Emperor. Because this is landing on a Karmic twin flame. This could be because of an Emperor. And then the High Priestess is landing on the neighbor. This could be because of an Emperor. This could be because of a Emperor energy. Might not be your Emperor. It could be their Emperor. So there's an Emperor in the reverse and a High Priestess in the reverse. A Karmic twin flame neighbor and a religious figure mother. This could be two different people now that I'm looking at this. A Karmic twin flame neighbor and a religious figure mother. Someone's a spiritual occultist. Someone's a witch or warlock. Someone's a hitman. And you could have went to school or worked with one of these people. Since we got the Emperor and the High Priestess landing right under the Karmic twin flame card and the neighbor High Priestess. So this could be a couple. So this could definitely be a couple. And the Emperor could be your Karmic twin flame, could be an ex-person that you were involved with. So the story is changing a little bit. This could be two people instead of one person. So this could be two people instead of one person. This is somebody who's shallow and superficial. They don't have any spiritual knowledge, no real spiritual knowledge. They're very book smart, but they don't have no spiritual knowledge. They surface based only. This person is not connected to spirit. They're very disconnected. This is someone who ignores their intuition. They were trying to take something from you with this Seven of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So somebody had a lot of hopes and desires. And they had a lot of hopes, desires, and wishes to take something from you. And it failed. They did not listen to their intuition when it came from taking something from you. This is somebody that wanted to be some type of dictator in your life. They wanted to be control in your life. They felt entitled. And whatever they was doing was ineffective. And they're trying to avoid a situation or avoid the truth. They're unable to avoid the truth because the secret in the reverse is not hidden. This person was trying to be a tyrant in your motherfucking life. Why always somebody is trying to control? Why people always think they could puppeteer you, control you, put some type of string or cord or attach to you and steer you in the way they want you? What's wrong with people? Like, why? Because somebody did that to you? Because you didn't walk your own path and purpose? Because you were convinced to go down the wrong path? You think that you could convince somebody else to go down the wrong path and you can steer somebody? You could destroy somebody's life because somebody destroyed your life. Is that what it is? The cycle don't change. You want to keep the cycle going on instead of breaking the chain, breaking the cycle, because somebody fucked your life up and you decided to go down the wrong path. You want to destroy somebody else's life, and think that you assumed that they were gonna make the same move that you did, right? But some people make an ass out of themselves when you think you know shit. You like a lot of self-deception. A motherfucker was out here holding secrets. So this clarity with the secrets. They were holding secrets. They were being devious, malice, callous, because you were having a new beginning. It was destined and ordained for you to have a new beginning, and somebody was out here trying to stop something, was trying to take your creativity from you, steal your pleasure, your joy, your romance, your fertility, your innocence. This is somebody, like I said, they were trying to steal. They had a lot of hopes and desires and wishes because they desired to feel special. They wanted to be an influencer. You could be an influencer. Somebody wants to be like you. They jelly. Because you're having a new beginning. And they were out here trying to lie about your... They were out here trying to lie about your destiny, about your path, about your purpose, about your new beginning. Somebody was trying to lie about your new beginning. They were trying to lie. And they're mad. They don't have no strength. Strength in the reverse, they're weak. They're unbalanced. They're unstable. They have no courage. They're a coward. They're a pussy. Oh, God, don't get me started. This person is, they don't feel worthy. They have a lot of self-hate, self-talk, self-doubt. They're insecure. They feel inadequate. They always play victim and vulnerable. They're weak. They're a coward. They're weak and they're a coward. And they have an attitude because you in the Four of Wands, you still have a stable foundation. Somebody's mad because you still have a stable foundation and they're upset that you're protected, that your foundation is protected. Shield of truth. They're pissed off. They were trying to break your heart. They were doing curses and hexes and rituals to try to have you in this heartbroken energy, in sorrow. But you're not heartbroken. You actually coming into a Two of Cups union. And somebody's in the Nine of Swords because you still getting satisfaction. You still getting a connection. You still getting a union. Something is still getting together. Somebody was trying to cause mischief, danger. They were trying to cause injury or damage to a person. Somebody could have been trying to damage this Two of Cups energy. Harm it. And because they couldn't harm it because it's aligned, somebody in the Nine of Swords energy. What's up, Simba? What up, my nigga? You better not have enough food. Hold on, collective. Oh, it's covered. What up, my nigga? You begging, but I'm not giving it to you because that's ravens. So, go away. Anyway, collective. So, somebody is in the Nine of Swords, heartbroken, overwhelmed, sick, in bed, miserable because you still in a union, still have a Two of Cups. They were trying to cause some type of mischief and danger to a Two of Cups energy. They see that you're not heartbroken. They see that you still have a foundation and somebody is feeling weak because you're still having a new beginning. I'm reading it backwards now. Because they see that you're having a new beginning and they were unable to take something from you. And this High Priestess and Empress in the reverse and their foundation, and they're having this problems in their family now. Because this Empress is in the reverse. This is somebody that's not fruitful at all. There's about to be some type of public rejoice. There's something about to be public. There's some truth that's unraveling, and it's about to be public. About this high priestess, empress, and emperor in the reverse. How they was trying to take something from you while you were on your new beginning, something that was destined, ordained for you. How they was trying to cause mischief and damage a Two of Cups energy relationship for you. How somebody was trying to damage your identity, stop you from being creative. This is a whole person that's a part of a church. It's a religious person. Somebody that's supposed to sit here and praise God. And they don't praise God. They worship the motherfucking devil. Because only a devilish person would sit here, mock God in his face, and sit there and pretend to be a good person while they sitting there trying to cast judgment and curses and trying to ruin somebody else's life. But yet they pretending to be a person of church or of God. The nerve. You have some nerve to sit here and talk about praise Jesus, praise God, but you out here doing bippity boppity boop and trying to curse a motherfucker. Trying to get somebody to look bad when you the whole person that's a bad person. You're the witch. You're the warlock. You're the evil person. You're the one in devilish wicked behavior. You're the one that's being annoying and bothersome. You're the one that's trying to cause injury and damage to somebody's person, place, or thing. Now you want to be sitting in your bed crying because your plan failed? I bet it did. God don't like ugly. And you an ugly ass individual. That's why there's some unseen justice going on. This is justice is happening. This justice is coming that you don't see. Because the same way that they were trying to attack you without you knowing, that's the same way justice is about to occur without them knowing. They ain't even going to see it coming. Just like they didn't want you to see whatever they were doing coming, their attacks coming. They wanted to blind you. Cloak mask. They wanted to blind you from seeing the truth, from seeing these attacks. Now they're about to be blinded to this justice that's coming in for you. They ain't even going to see how God, maybe they are, because God loves to fucking, God is petty. He will fucking show your enemies, like he said, prepare a table in front of your enemies, right? Confirmation car honk. God will be real petty too. Since they want to be petty, God could be petty. God is about to be real petty. Yes, God is. God is gonna be petty with these motherfuckers. And we're gonna see how they like it. We're gonna see how they like when God is gonna start being petty with them. Let's end this reading. I'm gonna get my affirmation deck here. I forgot the name of this deck, but these affirmations. So we're gonna end it with an affirmation. Let's end this reading. What positive messages do we want to end up? We got being true and one step at a time, collective. And it says freedom through faith. Hey. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything to replace shame with the power of love and truth. So yeah, you do not hide who you are. This basically, like I said, somebody is cloaking who they are. They're pretending to be a good person and they're not. And the masks have fallen off. And everybody sees you for who you are. Everybody sees you for being true to who you are. You don't have no mask on. You dropped your mask and you started revealing who you were. And everybody sees that. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead, and I dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. Yeah, so you took things slowly, baby steps. You didn't rush into anything. When it came to you being ordained your path, you took one step at a time, baby steps, and you started living. You gained freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will, and find freedom. So you trusting in divine timing, you having freedom through faith. You have a lot of faith, blind faith. Okay? That's what's keeping you calm through the bullshit that somebody's trying to bring to you. God is destined your path for you. It's a destined path by God. You know this. You have faith in this. You believe in perfect timing. Everything that happened happened for a reason. Placements, anything that happened, because it says perfect timing and placements. So everything that happened in your life was for a purpose. And we got acceptance. You come to some type of acceptance to this. I accept every step that life presents. See, confirmation to what I just said. I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of the light. Yes, so you freed yourself. You healed yourself. You have faith. And you had a lot of self-love. But it was in the reverse. Somebody don't have self-love. You do. Yeah, you open to the universe. You have self-love and you open to the universe. You open yourself to the universe. You gave it to God, basically. And you stepped into your calling. And you went with the flow. You put your trust and your faith in God. And everything worked out. Or everything is going to work out. And whoever's attacking you and whoever's trying to stop you from coming into your path and your purpose, that God, let's say that again, God gave you this position. He gave you this job, or she, however you want to see God, feminine or masculine, energy is energy, however you want. But God is the one that gave you this job. God gave you this, employed you. God is your boss. Ooh, God is your boss. He hired you. So who gonna fire you? God hired you. So who gonna fire you, collective? You can't get fired. Somebody was trying to fire you from your position. And they are unable to. So you were hired by the Most High Divine, destined, ordained, fated, set apart for a specific purpose. You have a specific purpose. You have a specific task, mission, and somebody was trying to stop you from your purpose, your path, your mission, trying to block your way and destroy it so that you wouldn't come into your leadership abilities or your ultimate potential. And you still did. Even though they created destruction, you still achieved greatness, collective. And you still will be achieving greatness. They couldn't stop shiznits. They're a bunch of biznitches. They're a bunch of crusty crabby, raggedy Ann, and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass biznitches. That's what they are. Collective, that was the energy reading for this moon cycle. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't make anything stick or it's going to make you sick. And if this reading resonated with your energy and if you feel like sowing a seed, please feel free to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. If you're looking for any personal readings, I am open for that. I do not do love readings. I do guidance readings to guide you on how to move away from whatever situation is in your energy. I provide other services and products So just go to my link. On that note, peace out, good night. And what time is it? I may or may not be back on with another reading. I probably will be back with another reading because I didn't come on last night. And this is the first reading I do of today. So, yeah, I was tired today, collective. Today was raining. Oh, and it was a moon cycle. Today's a moon cycle, and it was raining. So that means whatever their spell work they were doing, whether it's to you or to me, that shit got cleansed away. Hey, that shit got cleansed away on the same day of the moon cycle. So, I don't know if it's raining where you at, but it was definitely raining over here where I am at. So, whoever did something to me 3 days before the moon cycle energy, that shit is cleansed out, of gone. And I woke up, I didn't wake up feeling like I have been feeling lately with the pain in my back with the breathing shit. So whoever was trying to do spell work to me with the breathing, causing me to have pain breathing and whatever the fuck that shit was, I didn't wake up that way today. So I know that shit was cleansed away. So shit is cleansing away, collective. I feel it. I see it in my energy that shit is slowly, little bit by little bit, shit is slowly upgrading, advancing. So, yeah. I'm going to continue to be patient, even though my patience, I keep saying, is running out, but I can't do nothing but be patient, right? So, we're going to keep it. Because unseen justice, like the energy came out. Something's happening in the background that we don't see, and we're getting justice. So keep your faith, hold your faith. Keep that faith, hold it strong. Stay prayed up, stay protected, stay prosperous, and stay abundant. Continue to hold those boundaries. Fuck these karmics, fuck these haters. Your haters make you greater. They only your motivator. Remember that. Your haters make you greater. They are your motivator. Make them your motivator. They trying to stop you. Tell them, watch me. Watch me that you can't stop me. That's what you tell them. Oh, they want that energy. Oh, I'm going to stop you. All right, bitch, watch me. Watch. Watch this, bitch. That's what you tell them. Don't even tell them nothing. Just make your moves in silence. And then when everything is ready, bow. You don't even have to do the bow. You could do your shit. Anyway, like I said, I have that where there's a will, there's a way. And then if you have the will, there's a motherfucking way that's going to happen. And that's how I was raised. My mother raised me where there's a will, there's a way. Even though my mother could be karmic sometimes and toxic sometimes, but she has her own shit that she deal with. But I was raised right. I was raised right mentally. Yeah, I was. I was raised to have strong mind, to keep fighting, to keep pushing, to never give the fuck up. Because giving up is not a fucking option. It really isn't. Not on myself, not on my dreams, not on my life. It's not an option. So, just because these motherfuckers gave up on themselves and on their dreams doesn't mean that you need to. You don't follow the leader, you become one. And that's what my mama told me. Don't be a follower, be a leader. And that's what the fuck I am. Collective, you be that leader too. And continue to be prosperous in the life that you build for yourself. Fuck these haters, stay humble. Collective, peace out. I may or may not be back later, but until then, enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening.